Good evening, everyone. Mabuhay world. This is you know who. Rana Lu, helping your dreams come true here in ASN's AFA Webcast Live tonight, guys. I hope you're all doing well. And tonight, of course, we have seminars and we have more informations for you to watch over and to be or to be updated for. So, by the way, I hope you're all doing well. If you're new to our webcast, please just send your instant message, share your thoughts and questions to us, and we'll be happy to share you those informations. For seminars, guys, we have New York seminar in New York on April 25, Miami, Florida on May 16th, Phoenix, Arizona on June 20th. So Phoenix, Arizona, guys, that's June 20th. That's new schedule, and it will be held in our office here and in our main office here in Phoenix, Arizona. Also, London, UK on July, then LA on August. So for reservation, please visit our website. You'll get to know more about the location, the time, and the hotel. So of course, John will be there together with some of our crew. So if you want to know more, if you want to also avail discount for your future tour, we'll be help you. And good information will be provided to you guys for you to be able to be ready to your future tour someday. Then also for our group tours, Bangkok tour is sold out. Yay! So sold out, guys. We don't have more tour this year for Bangkok. However, we still have slots available for our Shenzhen tour on April 2nd, Cebu tour on May 21st and August 20. So, for example, you're interested to visit or to do the tours in Cebu, you have two options, either May tour or August tour. Slots are still available, so if you're interested, book your tour with us now. Then Malaysia and Davao City, Philippines on October, Tokyo, Japan, and Chongqing. Before it was Shenzhen or Shanghai, and then we changed the city into Chongqing, China on November. So for more details, please visit our site, and we have more tour offers for you, not just in Asia, but Latin America and Europe, if you are also interested to that. We also have a LA, California socials. Those are consist of Chinese ladies. So if you're interested to join the socials and want to be familiar how the socials goes, that would be on August 22nd and August 23rd. So for more details, guys, don't hesitate to give us a call or give us or send us an email. For our first videos, let's enjoy the video with Ella Mia interview together with Rada. Just watch me.
To all the viewers around the world, my name is Rada. Happy to know ya, and today we are joined by one of the most beautiful Filipina here at Davao. Hi, Miss.
Hi, Miss.
So, Miss, before that, can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, hello, I'm Ella. My number is 186406. I'm 46 years old and I have 2 kids.
You look so pretty, by the way, Miss.
Thank you too.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay. So, Miss, why did you decide to join a matchmaking agency?
Well, actually, it's been a long time because, I've been here last 2018.
Mm-hmm.
And then because I knew from my friend, and then I'm single for a long time. And then maybe I'm thinking about it that I have to find my man in the future, right?
Wow.
So
we're here with some beautiful Filipinas from Davao. Okay, so since you hear it from your friend, right? Why is it foreign men? Foreign man? Why is it not local, like Filipino? Why not date Filipino men?
Well, actually, it's really my dream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually, because I've been with my exes before, and well, they are a very nice person. They are good, but then it's really not my, not looking for the future. That's why it's really my dream to looking for really a foreign man.
What's with the foreign man? Why is it you like to date foreign, or why you?
Well, actually, it really can't deny because we Filipina are really wanted to have a beautiful kids, right?
Oh.
So that's the number one. But then because I know that Filipino man, and then my preferences is older men.
Mm-hmm.
It's because I know that they are very goal setter and they are very serious in life, and then you will treat you as a princess, right?
Oh yeah, princess treatment.
Yeah. So that's why I'm very fascinated to
Foreign man.
Foreign man.
How long have you been a member in AFA?
Actually, last 2018. So maybe it's six years.
Oh, that's quite a long time.
Yeah, it's because I'm very busy with a lot of works and side hustle.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's so nice to meet you, honey.
That's a good one.
We can be, yeah, just you and me.
So, have you, since you've been a member in AFA for like 6 years, right? Like, did you receive any letters?
not yet.
What?
I really don't know.
Guys, oh my god, this lady very sexy, like, oh my god, very good in English. What are you waiting for, guys? Send her a letter, or might as well come here in Davao and meet her, right?
It's so nice to meet you, honey.
Since you joined our social events, right? So how can you describe the men that you met in our event?
Well, so far when I see them, because they have, 10 of men are there, and they have different personalities, and then some of them you will look on it that they really like to, and they're eager or serious to have to find their partner in life. But then some of them maybe they are not interested. Yeah, and some of them are cool. They have a good personality, and some are not so interested like that.
So since we're talking about finding your future husband, so what are the qualities that you're looking for in a man?
Well, the qualities that I've been looking to a man is good looking, especially. The most important is he understands you. He knows your emotional feeling, responsible, sweet, romantic, and good provider. Not exactly rich or you have a lot of money, but as long as that you have a job, you know how to provide all the necessities, especially for the family and in the future.
You're working as of the moment, right? You have
Yeah.
a work. So what if you find someone and he wants you to stop working and be a full-time housewife?
Well, I guess as what I've said, if he can really provide everything, I can accept and I can take care of him for the rest of my life and give the love, the affection, and to fill his stomach, to cook for him and everything, and to give my life to take care the rest of his life forever.
Let's go back to the social. So since you attended their social event, do you think there's a competition between you and other women in the social event? Since you're a lot of women, right? A lot of women attended, and there's just a few men who attended the tour. So do you think there's a competition between you and the other ladies?
Well, for me, it's not really. I'm not competing with those women because I know that it depends on the men, because ladies we are lots, right?
True.
and men are 10 and 11,
Mhm.
and they are bugling and finding the right one, and they don't have time to talk, to have a good communication, so they don't even know who are they really wanted to.
Mhm.
So for me, I'd never, because if the man really likes you, maybe even though he's eyeing, on the table for a
Mm.
10, and then he's eyeing, if he really likes it, he will go for it.
So, Miss Ella, how do you envision your life with your future husband?
I envision my life with my future husband is to have a harmonious, peaceful, loving, and happy family.
If your future husband is watching now, what do you want to say to him?
Yes, hi, hello, I'm here, Ella. If you wanted me to meet me and to know me better, just come and visit me in Davao.
Thank you so much for Rada, guys. So if you're interested to know more about Ila Mia, so all you have to do is visit her profile on our site and get to know her better. If you like this video, please click the like and subscribe button to stay posted with us. Also, guys, don't hesitate to get in touch with the lady you're interested in and be connected. Create opportunity to find the lady of your dream. So, by the way, guys, tonight we don't have guests, but together with me is my co-hostess Angel. So, Angel, hi there from Cebu.
Hi, Miss Rana, and hello to all our viewers around the world. I hope you're enjoying the show.
Thank you. So, guys, Angel is going to help me answer some of your questions, and also we have some topic that we will discuss later on. However, Angel, how was the new office there in Cebu?
We're settling fine here, Miss. It's a new environment. We have to adjust, but everything's fine.
Thank you. So, guys, if you have some questions, we already seen some questions here. I'll read it for you soon. But for that, yeah, for our first question here is Ethan says, do Filipino lived with their boyfriends before engagement? What do you think the lifestyle right now in there? Angel?
I think, yes, Miss. I think it's a matter of preference. Some religious women do not want to live with their boyfriend outside marriage. But since we're in the modern world right now, others prefer that they want to live together with their fiance or boyfriend before getting married to, get to know the attitude or how the guy handles things under pressure if they have problems, something like that. But so since we're a Catholic, most people here in the Philippines are Catholic. Some still have the values of not living together outside marriage.
Yeah, that's true. I believe women, Filipino women in their 30s are more open to those kind of setup since she is already prepared to in getting ready to settle down. However, women in their 20s, especially if they still live by their with their parents or with their relatives, that kind of like their parents would advise no to those setup to avoid getting pregnant.
Yes.
Yeah, so so but there's also pros and cons during those situations because if you live with a person that you think would be your lifetime partner in the future, you'll know if she is responsible to take care of clean, help you out cleaning out those small things that you do in daily lives. Like if he just live and then throws stuff or throw laundry, like especially with the laundry, puts
Yes.
everything. Yeah, we call it the makif. if they don't like,
Yes.
'cause, well, women are, most Filipino women knows how to take care of her own things, but there will be a challenge when they have to also do things for the person, for the other person. Yeah, especially if you're not familiar with it's still get it kind of like, it's still, the relationship is still starting, right?
Yes, they have to compromise, miss, and communicate. Communication is important.
Okay, thank you for that. Here's Timothy Terrell says, love travel outside USA. I want to go to Asia or Philippines. Look for my wife now. Warm mid East gas, jet fuel, price up. Want to go to 2029 for a good different time and new president in USA. Go get my wife. Yes, Timothy Terrell, it's really up to you. But for some people, work can't stop a hopeful person to find your partner in life. So it really depends if you're comfortable like that. So in the Philippines, does how does war affect Cebu right now or Filipinas right now?
Well, everything, miss, is getting expensive, especially the cost of the gasoline and all other necessities. We're trying to cope up, with what's going on outside the Philippines, because
Mhm.
yeah, we have to adjust to what's going on with the world. And yeah,
And any
we're doing.
other like kind of like government relief or support for those high price?
Yes, actually, miss, the price of, the fare in the jeepneys has not uh risen yet, because the government doesn't want to, have the public affected by it. But I think they have to, do something about that, uh because of the economy, the high cost of the gasoline, you
Mhm.
know, since everyone is affected, I think the government should, come up with something
Yeah,
to help. Yes.
I heard from also client that they're concerned about uh Philippine Airlines. I mean, not the but the airlines in the Philippines. Is it like, are they still able to come over to the Philippines if they wanted to? There's still available flights and stuff.
Yes, means there are still available flights, but they cut the schedule of the flights. Just you have to check the schedules first on the website before doing the,
Oh,
because they
okay.
cut off the some schedules of the flights.
So lesser of
Less,
lesser
less.
lesser schedules is available. So guys,
Yeah.
if you're interested to go on our May tour or August tour in Cebu or an October tour in Davao City, might as well book your tour and book your flight now, because there might be gonna get more expensive as the time get closer. So be mindful of that. I have clients who book their flights 6 months ahead of schedule, in order for them to get a good or reasonable price. So here's from Timothy Terrell says, can you move to Davao tour from October to November in the future? I'm not really sure about that, Timothy, because since the beginning, ever since like when also I was part of those ladies on the site, there's only March and October schedules. I believe it's because October is more reasonable day or time to do the tour, unlike if you do it on November, they're in the Philippines, like like the Kalag Day,
Everyone is
yeah,
busy.
the All
Also,
Souls Day is celebrated on November, and November All Souls Day is kind of like more of a reunion day to all Filipino families to remember their loved ones who passed away, and also to get in touch with their families. Then November is also very close, or 1 month away from Christmas, which is one of the number one biggest celebration in the Philippines. So hectic schedules. The ladies are either in their cities, to work and take their time, so that they will have enough time or enough day off on Christmas days. So everything will be hectic on that November and hustle time. So yeah, I don't think that would happen, but maybe in the future we'll see. From Timothy also says, how many Cebu tours 2027? When 2027 schedule for Asia come out release? So most of our 20 our next year schedules will be up by mid September, and usually in Cebu we have 3 tours per year. That would be on January, May, and August. From Stuart says, do all Filipinas expect men to send money to their families? How much? How often? Thanks. How about you, Angel? So, what was the expectations for the
Well, we do not really require the guys to send money. It depends on them if they want to. But I don't think there's a fixed cost and on how, you know, how much they want to give to the family, because we're not expecting anything monetary from them. Well, maybe
for
some.
yeah, it depends also. For a single woman in Cebu right now, how much would be like living expense
The
monthly?
monthly, probably 20,000 to 30,000, depends on the cost of living of that single lady, because some, some are trying to save for the future, or they have other things to spend their money, so they're trying to keep their cost of living low. Some want to enjoy their life, you know, you only live once.
Yeah,
So
YOLO life.
sometimes, yes.
So
So
yeah,
sometimes,
that's $400. Guys, it's not that big. It depends on you, of course, if you're generous enough and to make sure that so everything can be, of course, as you foreigners, you already know that if you married a Filipina, you marry the whole family. And you probably also familiar hearing that Filipinas sends money to their family. That is true. It's that's why most there are Filipinas who wants to earn their own money so that they don't need to ask money from their husband. And it's not that monthly, it depends. In my case, it's monthly. It's because my parents are retired and I'm the only kid they have, living kid right now they have now. So yeah, I'm very supportive with my parents. However, it's case to case based depending on how their what's their family situation, like that. So it really depends. All you have to do is talk to your future wife someday about about this topic, and let's go from there. You'll also speaking about money in a Filipina, how for single women there right now, Angel, how how like confident or how like open-minded are you guys to talk about money?
well, we are open, actually, Miss, because money is an important topic, and you have to be on the same side with your partner about handling things about money. So yeah, we are pretty open about this.
Okay, so yeah, you just have to open those conversation with your future wife. There's also do you will what will you advise Angel about, like, to see the difference between a gold digger and to a sincere Filipina woman?
A gold digger is someone who demands and kept asking money to their partner. But someone who is a strong, independent woman, she does her best to earn her money with her work, of course, because we want to provide for our family, to provide for our own needs. And if there's a case that we might need our partner's help, because there are things that are out of our control, if there are problems that we need their help, hopefully they can help us. And if they cannot, we'll understand that. We'll find ways on our own.
Yeah, yeah. It's the thought that
Yes.
counts. Uh, it's not it's not how much you gave, but it's how you what you can give, and either by small things and small things, as small things or big
Yes.
things, as long as your thoughts, your heart are into helping the person you love, then yeah.
Yes. Even emotional
So
support, that's important, Miss.
yeah, so it's not just material things. It's more into action. Speak louder than words. From West says, are most of Filipinas only interested in white men? Do you agree with this, Angel?
No, miss. I know a lot of single women from our website who are open to dating Black American guys or guys from any nationality, as long as they connect, um, they have a good connection, they have chemistry, they understand each other, they are comfortable to communicate anything they want. Yeah, so nationality doesn't matter. Maybe to some,
That's
but most,
Yep, same as what I've been when years ago. So yeah, it's the same. I think there's only a little differences, but right now more of the women are more minded because millennials and stuff, social medias, and they're more on to open to any to the culture, as long as the guy is as long as you have chemistry with a guy and that you see your future with a person you are having conversation with, like that, or relationship with. From David Garcia says, just want to say you did a great job in your last webcast 2 weeks ago. The Q&A was really informative, and I think right now tonight's show has definitely gotten off to the right start. Wow. Thank you so much, David. Yeah. Hear that, Angel? We're doing a great job. Yeah, we're here,
thank you
guys,
so
of
much.
course. Yeah, so we're here for you guys to let you know that this agency exists, that it is real, that not just us, me and Angel, but there's people behind us, people who make sure that this is real, that we are helping you finding your lifetime partner, that the ladies we have on the site has been screened and verified to make sure that it's possible that you can make your dreams happen, and just give your trust to us, and just yeah, and yeah, if you need something, that you have some questions, just let us know. We'll be happy to help you as much as we could. From John C says, for Filipino women, the older kids, like teenagers, for example, what steps do the women take to make sure their kids accept the man, partner, or new husband? I know both sides need to accept each other. That's true. During your interviews and orientations about the ladies that has kids, Angel, what were the situations, and how did they like have they shared about this topics?
Well, the ladies do not openly share this about this with their children, I mean, but I think they already did the discussion with their uh, kids that their mom is looking for, someone to love, to spend the rest of their life with, because the kids will not gonna be around the mother for a long time because they have their own life and they grow up, they have to work or move to another country or whatsoever. So I think they understand that their mother needs someone to be with, to spend the rest of her life with, to make her happy.
Yep.
Maybe they
That's true. Yeah. Teenagers are more open-minded as long as they can see that their parents are happy. As long as they can see that their parents or their mother is not abused or not get used and used by by guys, then I think they have more like I heard some cases and I knew some of my friends who lived here now, and then some of the older kids decide or choose to stay in the Philippines, and some other came here before 18, because once they turn 19 it would be quite difficult for them to file a like K2 visa or to get them here in United States, and it would take some time. So yeah, it's most likely the parents have more, or the mother have more power, I mean more open to live the country either with their kids or with not, or with on their own, because of course they're teenagers now, and it's really up to you too, John. So I would suggest you, once you get to know a woman, and then once you know that she's the right one for you, or she might be the right one for you, then you can start with those topic together with. It's best also to talk with the kid and to see how where she is, where he is or she is right now, on the situation that you're going to build a stable family together with their parents or their mom. Yeah. From Dennis W says, the money question. The one I was with wanted her rent paid plus spending money and was always asking for more. I repeatedly say no, and she had a full-time job for 8 years. What can you say about this, Angel?
well, we cannot control if the lady kept asking for money, but it's you should it's you should set boundaries on how much you want to give to her. Uh if she kept insisting to, to for the money, if she kept insisting asking you about the money, maybe you should, make the big decision to leave the relationship. It's not If it's not healthy for you should probably leave the relationship. It gets to that point.
Yeah, I see red flag on this, Dennis. Yeah, so because a typical real Filipina woman who knows their value and the culture, and to be able to, like, it's understandable if she kind of like, honey, can I ask for this? I really want this one for my birthday, for my occasionally. But to really like demand, I need this, I need that, and then like this is really not healthy things to like, especially since she has a job. um so yeah, it's kind of like a red flag. You're not married yet, you're not committed yet, you're not kind of like engaged yet too, so you don't really have no obligation to give her money. But if you love her, and but because sometimes love can be blinded you, you can't see things that you're supposed to see during the relationship, just because like you get mad, and then she'll get cuddles you, and then you lose like that. So yeah, and you, especially you repeatedly says no. So when no means no, as a typical Filipino woman who understands on he and who respects your decision, she would stop asking, and she would rather cherish and value your relationship with her than you saying no while her asking money. So, right, Angel? You can,
Yes, Miss, I totally agree.
yeah.
That's right. Because the right woman will not demand, maybe she'll demand attention or emotional support from the guy, but not so much about the monetary support.
Yeah, and demand time. Yeah, they demand
Yes,
time. So you better watch your time. So, but before that, we'll continue our discussions with the Q&A later on for this next video, Cebu Safari Excursions.
Welcome to the wild side. I'm Rhoda, and today we are here at Cebu Safari and Adventure Park.
No, it's going in. It's going for the goss.
We've got a big day ahead as our guests and their lovely Filipino dates head inside to explore one of the largest safari parks in the Philippines.
And we don't have lioness here or female lion to
They don't appreciate it. I'm sorry. They don't appreciate it. I know. Probably not.
Antelope. Now, Ilan, they're one of the largest antelopes in the world.
From exotic animals to breathtaking views, there is so much to see. Everyone is excited to get up close with nature and share this amazing experience together. Let's head in and see what we can find. Come on.
You would say you throw it down. Yeah, I'll get it later like the crocodiles did with me.
We are deep into the park now, and the view is just spectacular. Our group is currently making their way through safari, spotting everything from majestic tigers to zebra and giraffes. It's wonderful to see the guests and the ladies bonding over these sights. There's a real sense of wonder here today, and it's the perfect setting for everyone to relax and create some unique memories. After a bit of trekking and animal spotting, the group is taking a well-deserved break. We're surrounded by thousands of beautiful orchids and fresh air of Carmen. The conversation is flowing and just as fast as the adventure. It's not just about the animals, it's about the company. And from the smiles I'm seeing, everyone is having the time of their
Okay, for a
lives.
moment, I'll join. 1, 2.
into Cebu Safari Bird Show. And this isn't just a show, it's an interactive experience. Our guests and their dates are right in the middle of the action. What an unforgettable day here at Cebu Safari. From the thrill of the wild to the beauty of the gardens. It's been a journey to remember for our guests and their dates. Nature really has a way of bringing people together. Thank you for joining us on this wild adventure. I'm Rada and we'll see you again next
That's our safari excursion in Cebu, guys. So if you're interested to join, book your tour with us. Now, if you like this video, please click the like and subscribe button to stay posted with us. Enjoy the view, the culture, and also the person you are accompanying with. Book your tour with us to enjoy Cebu, to enjoy Philippines, or to enjoy the country that your future husband, wife might be in. So yes, guys, we'll be back to our Cebu studio together with Angel. With this topic, our topic is single Filipinas, a different point of view and lifestyle. So, what do you think, Angel, would be the difference between women in their 20s and their 30s? Angel? Hello? Angel, can you hear me? Hello? Wait, hello? We can't hear Miss Rona. Hello? Hello, can you hear me now? Angel, can you hear me? While we're waiting for Angel, so yep, from John Hansen. From John Hansen says, so this is only for the US guys. No, we actual majority of our clients are from the okay. So majority from our clients are from the United States. However, we also have clients from Australia, Canada, China, Singapore, Japan. So anywhere in the world, guys, as long as you're single and interested. Angel, can you hear me now?
Yes, miss, loud and
Okay,
clear.
that's great. So our topic for this session is a single Filipino differences of different point of view and lifestyle on women in their 20s and 30s. What do you think is the difference by that?
I think women in their 20s, as I am now, I am in my 20s, we are still exploring life. We are still exploring our capabilities, relationships. We are learning about other people because there people have different characteristics, attitudes, and we are dealing on how we could, adapt, or we can uh, understand them. We are also in the process of understanding ourselves as well. So but don't get me wrong, some single women already know themselves, and that's very good for them. They already know what they want, what they're looking for, what they want to do in their life. So yeah, and women are in their 30s, I think, Miss Rona, they are women who already learned things about life. Their questions when they were in their 20s, they have experienced a lot of things, met a lot of different people, learned a lot of lessons in life. So I think they're more wiser in their decisions. They know what they want to do, what they want to be with, the characteristics they want to be with in their future husband.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. So yeah, as you can see, as you might notice in our website, majority of the ladies that has signed up and are is interested are women in their 20s to late 20s. That's because even though they are still exploring their life, they're also open to the possibilities of finding a lifetime partner. Because it's part of exploring yourself is to be with someone to explore life, right? So and to the younger you are and the younger you build a stable family, the better for Filipinas because they still young to enjoy their kids, to enjoy life with you build family and with the career that they want. And women in their 30s are most have already established their career, working at it, but still as they're also kind of like more open-minded and explored to have a stable family that or a partner that she can rely on, um because of course some might have burdens on building or on helping out with family or with their with their parents like that. So yeah, that's why in kind of in the Filipinas right now they're more into um just go on and have a stable and happy life together with a person they love. So for that, we're also going to say, how was the May tour and August tour different, Angel, for you right now?
Yes,
In terms of weather expectations and advices.
yes, Miss. The meter here in Cebu, it is during the summer season. So, guys, if you're joining the May tour, expect that it's always sunny. There's always sun and it's hot. So, pack your sleeveless tops and shorts. And for the August tour in Davao, that's the rainy season. So, expect everything is gonna be wet. It's raining, but still, I'm sure you're gonna enjoy the tour.
Yeah, it's still nice weather. If you of course we have available tour in Cebu on May 21st and also August 20. So you can also, since you're already in May tour, I mean in Cebu, might as well try to visit Davao Kadayawan. That would be also in August. It's a gratitude festival for beautiful or for bountiful harvest. So if you want to try that and celebrate that kind of culture that you're interested in, might as well do with that. Here is from where am I? Here is from Chris says, "What if the man has children? Would younger Filipinas be okay with that?" Angel.
Yes, miss. I think they'll be okay with the guys having older children as long as probably they're not on the same age, I think, or it's a matter of preference, but it won't matter to the ladies if the guys have children.
Yeah, because Filipinas, I have stepdaughters, but I treat them as my own. So also as what I observed from some other Filipinas or Filipinas in my neighborhood or in my in Arizona, as what I've observed, as like as long as they treat those the kids family for Filipina, because in the Filipinas, if you treat Filipina well, they will return it. They will return it in multiple times. They will treat you much more that she treats you. That you treat her like that. So yeah, as long as your children knows that you introduced her nicely, you gave them time to get to know each other, you gave them time to adjust on the future that they will be in. So yeah, as long as they're both supportive and your kids are also that you are also looking for those, or either just inform them and give them time to adjust with each other, to get to know each other, to accept them by with hearts, with open heart. From Leroy says, "Hello, Rana and Angel. I appreciate you both taking the time to help all of us. My question is, if I stay 1 month, how much money will I return for everything? Will I need for everything? In terms of Airbnb for a month, I believe it's 400 to $500 per month. Like kind of like $20 to $25, right? Airbnb in a month. Kind of like that. Angel, what do you think?
I think for the Airbnb, that's around 400 to $500.
Yeah, same.
Depends. Yeah.
And then as for the living expense, more or less $100 per day. It depends on the lifestyle you have. So, but basically, it's more cheaper than living in United States, because how much is the taxi right now in there? Because the last time I've checked, it's $4 to go in a distance. Is it still the same right now, Angel?
I think the same, yes, miss.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah, more or less, probably, yeah, so that's like more $400 $500 in Airbnb for a month, and then $100 per day, more or less. So kind of like those bracket. So you can check on that, Leroy. From Amo says, in the Philippines, the culture is for the mother to sleep in the same room as kids. What age does this end?
Probably when the kids get in their teens or in their 20s, if they have a spare room where the kids can stay on the other room, yes, of course they can. But in other households, miss, right, there's not enough room to have separate rooms, so they stay on only one room.
Yeah. Yeah, it depends on the house situation, guys, because typical Filipino house doesn't have room. It's all in one space with kitchen, with living room, and then with everything, and then the living room turns to be turns bedroom at night, like that. So basically till you grow old, until till like till like when the kid is ready to go out on her own, and when the kid is ready to move out the house, that would be probably. But some cases within 8 to 10 years old, that's where they want in their mindset, that's where they kind of like learn about privacy, learn to be not be treated as a baby, like that. So kind of like they're more into standing up on their own, and I like that. Between 8, 10, or to 13, like that. So it depends also on um how the kids get mature, and how the parents um like kind of like what's that kind of like how they the parenting goes. Yeah. From Malibu, Ed says, can AFA schedule a single tour in Manila? There are many single ladies in Manila ready for dating, I assume. I believe Malibu, so we kind of like stay away from Manila because of how different lifestyle it is from Cebu, Davao to Manila. As what can you say about this, Angel?
Well, as per my knowledge, miss, we have only few women from Manila. Hopefully, when we have a lot of registered women from Manila, hopefully.
Yeah, yeah. So because the office and the affiliate office are only in Cebu and Manila, and so far right now the company wants to keep those provincial type, or those women who are still very intact with their culture, and kind of like more conservative type of personality of a woman, than being, because in Manila, although it's a capital city of the Philippines, there are still kind of like different point of views. They are much more open-minded, much more independent, which is, there are good things, pros and cons to that. So right now we want to establish a wider quality of the women in provinces. Then maybe in the future we'll go through to office to or through the Manila ladies. Yeah. Because right now the one that's in Manila right now is there are from provinces, however they have to move to Manila for job opportunities, or their families move to Manila. Most of the situations are like that. From Brad says, is the surprise excursion included with the social ticket? No, Brent. Excursion car cost does not include to the total cost of the tour. Excursions will be including in the event. However, if you want to join the excursion, you'll have to pay for. There are some costs for those. Like for example, for the island hopping, it costs more or less $100 per person to join that, but it's up to you if you want to join or not. Most of clients would like to join the excursions together with the women they're interested to be with. From Amo says, in the Philippines, the culture for we're done. From Young Fresh Travel says, I thought traditional means saving yourself for marriage, but Philippine rates the highest of the world as single mothers. I am just curious why. For this, here's my thought. Yeah, traditional women, yes, like it's now different nowadays, since Filipino or Americans, I mean, like, since Filipino doesn't have divorce. So if um you get married, there's no divorce, so you stick to one for better or for worse, like that. So right now, nowadays, the women would rather to try and get to know the guy first, and see if they want if the see if they can the relationship can survive to get married and stay for a lifetime. However, so since ladies, new generations now would rather be a single mom or than to stay with a relationship that is not healthy, that is toxic to each other's personality. So traditional women is not just called as a virginity. Traditional women is more into how she takes care of the family, how she looks after the family, how she is like conservative to in a way that in a way of views of building a family. That's my understanding. How about you, Angel?
Yes, Miss. Being a traditional Filipino woman, also, it's about the values and the family, the tradition that they are still embracing. It's not all about the virginity or being a single mom. And some women keep their, old traditions, old values. I mean, and that being, not involved with other men outside marriage, yes. But since we're in the modern times, we are influenced by other traditions, other cultures. Yes, that happened, but we still embrace our traditional values and manners. being family oriented, being hospitable.
Yeah. But actually, guys, of course, there are some pros and cons in being a single mother but I hope you don't just like close windows to those single mom. I was a single mom before I met my husband, but actually, like there are some cases that single mothers are more kind of like more understanding in a relationship and in families, and because they've experienced such hardship for as being a single mom, and then they kind of like tends to be more loyal into sticking into those relationship, because of course she's not just thinking about herself, she's thinking of the future of herself and also her kids, so they're more into make sure that if you are can be trusted not just by herself and with her kid, then she goes through to those relationship. Yeah. From Lauren says, I honestly wish I could afford to this program and find a lifetime partner. Lawrence, even if you won't be able to afford our group tour schedules or our group tours, we still have individual tours available for you. If you want to know more about those information, just email us, email and call us our information on the screen. I'll be able to help you with your options. From Mark says, Angel is very beautiful. Is she AFA staff?
Thank you so much. Yes, I am a staff. I am a matchmaker here in AFA.
See, guys, Filipinas is not just beauty. From Amos says, would the expat been seen as rude if a boundary was set and the child had her own room and adults have own private room? I am asking too much. Curious. Tell me how the culture would see this. What do you think, Angel?
Well, yeah, of course we have to set some boundaries, miss.
Mhm.
And I just want to clarify, is that about
If you were like for example, if you have a child and then which you don't, but if you ever, what would be the situation if your future husband asks you to separate your kid in a different room?
well, in a different room? I think it's fine if your kid is in a different room because, it's your privacy with you and your partner and the child's privacy. But yeah, I think it's a matter of preference, but it depends on their decisions, I think, miss.
Yeah, so Amo, you don't it's okay. You're not asking too much. It's great that you're curious because you're planning to your future and you want to be ready for those situations. Never not you'll never be ready to become a parent, especially if you don't have your kid on your own and you are going to marry a Filipina single mom. So you can never be rude as long as you made sure that you talk to the girl, to the mother, you talk to the child, make sure they know what's your plan or living situation would be looks like in the future, so the mother can also have enough time to train her kid and to make her kid understand that in the future there will be this, so there will be times that the kid still goes and sneak in to you guys to your room, guys, but give enough time to adjust to the kids to adjust on the living situation in the future. You won't be rude as long as you shows support, you shows appreciation, you show the kid that you care, explain as being a father like that this and that you kind of like this is the pros and cons, You might be away from your mom to sleep. However, you have your own room. We can beautify your room with this. What do you like? Kind of like that. You're talking to a kid, guys. Sometimes kids are kind of gullible to those stuff. So okay, you have your so yeah. Encourage the kid to embrace the new beginning or the new beginning of the life together with you. Um, Make him realize what could be the positive outcome if he lives on I mean if he stays in a different room with her mother. Yeah, but you have to let him know that even though you have to let the kid know that even though he lives in or he sleeps in a different room, her mother is always be her mother, or his mother is always be his mother. He will all I mean The mother will always be there for him or for her. She's just steps away, so like that. So make her realize, make her heart to have a heart to heart talk. If he's a boy, then do a man to man talk with him. And then if he's a girl, then be a father like figure that shows that you can trust the kid, that you won't stole her mother from her I mean the mother from him or her, like that. So that make sure of those situations, be ready for that. From David says, how would the ladies deal with someone in a non-tropical climate? Thank you. Someone in a wait. Sorry. How would the ladies deal with someone that doesn't drink? Doesn't drink is better than someone who drinks. So so yeah, it's not a big deal, David. So it shouldn't be a problem. How about you, Angel?
Yes, yes, Miss. We really appreciate guys who don't drink because usually guys drink, but only some or a few of them do not drink. So we really appreciate guys
It's
who don't
better
drink.
for you, David, because if you don't drink, you can drive, and then while she enjoys drinking, not crazy, but just enjoy the company and a small drink. Well, that's a good thing. Yeah, that you'll be trust. She has someone she can rely on, even though she's having fun like that, and you can both still enjoy the company, because most Filipino women are happy that their husband or future husband is not drinking. That means he's healthy to stay longer with her, like that. From Leon says, would the ladies be okay with living in a non-tropical climate? Thank you. So that means kind of non-tropical. That means it's cold, kind of like in the U.S. Yeah, I think, Leon, most of the ladies during interview and orientations, they already know that the clients or the guys lived in different countries and different climate. So they are aware of that. They're willing to adjust as long as you give support and time to adjust and support to change about like for the changes that she might be in the future, like advice not to eat those yellow snows and then advice to wear like this, and prepare when you have a date together, this is my lifestyle. You can show the pictures and some other seasons, and then let her mentally adjust on what life would look like and feels like together with you, like that. So yeah, my husband didn't do that. So when I went to Arizona, I wear like 5 layers of clothes because I thought it was cold here because America is America, but then Arizona is a desert. So yeah. So, but anyway, I feel better. I like Arizona, so don't you worry. From Young Fresh Travel says, my question is, would a single mom allow her boyfriend who is providing for her to discipline her kid if the kids are being rude? Discipline meaning taking out the belt and spank them. Bagang. What would you say? How about you in this situation, Angel?
I think it's fine, miss, as long as it don't get to a point where the kid is hurt that much. Because if you're gonna get married with a single mom, she should understand that it's your job to also stand as a father of the kid. So she should give you the right to discipline as long as it don't get to the point where it's too much. And also that's something you two should talk about.
That's true. Yeah, I agree with you, Angel. That's true too. So yeah, you are allowed to discipline since you're gonna be you'll be a father in the future too, as long as you first talk to that and don't, like, sometimes a Filipino mother is overprotective with their kids, and also like kind of like shocked on what's happening, like on those situations. So it's heartbreaking to see for a mother to see their kids crying like that. But first you have to talk about the situation, about the disciplining, before you do those things. Once it's settled, once it's kind of like adjusted, then I guess, yeah. So yep, Yang, you're good with that. But number one thing is to talk to your future wife someday about how you discipline your kids together. From last question from TMC says, I'm curious, do the ladies of Cebu have the same values similar to the ladies in Davao City? What can you say about this, Angel?
Yes, Miss, we have the same traditional values. We are, since we're still in the Philippines, we have one culture, one values. We are family oriented. We are caring, loving women to our loved ones. We are hospitable. As much as we could, we are selfless, of course, and we always think about other people, take good care of everyone around us.
Thank you. I strongly agree with you, Angel. That is true, guys. So, Filipinos all over the world, we have yep, everything is agreeable. As long as you, of course, um, yeah. But first thing is for you to get to know the lady, you have to go to the Philippines, to Cebu, and to Davao to experience it yourself, to get to know a person, a real Filipina, and from Cebu and Davao, and hopefully by your with your tours or with your visit, you'll find the one that you think is the right one for you. Angel, anything you would like to say to our viewers tonight?
Yes, Miss Rana. Guys, there are slots available for our May tour here in Cebu and August tour in Davao. So if you're ready, come here, see for yourself, experience everything. Meet beautiful Filipinas who are waiting to meet you as well.
Thank you, Angel. So, guys, yes, that's it. So, once again, Cebu tour is on May 21st and August 20. Davao tour on October. So, again, we have Shenzhen tour on April 2nd. We also have Malaysia and Davao on October, Tokyo and Chongqing, China on November. So, we have remember, we offer tours on those countries. So if you're interested, please book your tour with us, pick your destination, and enjoy the culture together with the women you're interested in. Thank you so much for this wonderful session, or this wonderful webcast. We'll hope to see you again next time on May 5th. Give us a call for more information with the information on the screen. Email me or call us to our Philippine hotline. Thank you so much for watching our live show tonight. We appreciate all your interest towards our company and services. And thank you so much, Angel. Thank you to the Cebu office there and the staff. Have a great, wonderful week to you guys. Take care.
Thank you, Miss. Thank you, guys.
to the wild side. I'm Rhoda, and today we are here at Cebu Safari and Adventure Park.
No, it's going